Hello, welcome to guitar drill number 20. It's amazing, I've put out 20 of these so far. Today we're going to use the intro of a song as a picking drill. The song is I'm Just a Girl by No Doubt. So if you're not familiar with that song, pause, go find it, listen to it. We're going to do that intro as a picking drill. We're going to simplify it just a little bit. I'll talk a little bit about at the end about how to make it a little bit more complicated, make it more like what you hear. But we're going to simplify it just a little bit, and you'll find it's a lot of fun to play. So we're going to start with our first finger on the 5th fret of the A string. And you're going to just play that note. Great. And then you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the D string. So together it's cool. So remember, I'm picking bidirectional. You want to do bidirectional picking for this. So down, up. Then you have to jump your 3rd finger over to the 7th fret of the E string, the low string. Do that a couple times. Down, up, down. Then you go back to the up to that 1st finger on that 5th fret of the A string. All together again. Be very mindful of your picking. Down, up, down, up. Then we do the same thing, the same sort of picking pattern, but we're going to use our 2nd finger on the 6th fret of the E string. So it's here. So we go 6th fret of the E string, the low E string, back to the 1st finger on the 5th fret of that A string. So together. Okay. Be very mindful of your picking. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we get the easy part. We put the 1st finger on the 5th fret of that A string. The E string. And then our 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the A string. So all together. And that's the simplified version of I'm Just a Girl intro. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Make sure you use the bidirectional picking all the time. The hard part for this is going to be when you're here and you've got this 3rd finger on the 7th fret of this D string, is jumping that over to the 7th fret of the E string. Because not only do you have to move this finger over 2 strings, but you also have to move this finger over to pick. You got to jump over the string to pick. The picking hand shouldn't be so much of a problem because you're already up and your next one's down, so coming down on that E string should be relatively straightforward. It might be just moving this finger over might be the tricky part. So my advice, this sounds best, add a little distortion to your guitar. If you've got an amp with a gain knob, turn that gain up. It makes it sound fun. And you got to kind of get it up to speed. The best way to build speed, start with a metronome, start at like 60 beats per minute, slower if you need to, and just add a few beats and keep playing it till you don't make mistakes. Keep playing it till you don't make mistakes, and add 2 or 3 beats. Play it until you don't make mistakes. Once you start making a lot of mistakes, just back off the speed a little bit, and just keep doing it until you can't make a mistake anymore. Then add a few beats. Do it until you can't make a mistake anymore. When you start making mistakes, just roll back on the speed of the metronome. If you find yourself making a lot of mistakes at first, and you're skipping or you're missing notes, just slow down. Slow down. Give your brain and your fingers time to make the right movements. Okay. So now you've got that down. So, a week or two have gone past and you're here. And you can do this pretty much all the time without making a mistake. Now you can watch this video again and come to this part where we're going to make it a little harder. So the way they play the song, this note here, they actually double that. So it's, right? They also double the 6th fret note also. So it's, It's tough, but when you, dog sighting, but when you play it and you build the speed, just remember it's down, up. Now you have to go down. Now, on the next note, up, down, up. So you're constantly keeping that down, up pattern. And then to really make it interesting, to make it sound a lot like it, you have to go into palm muting. And I've got a couple of other videos on palm muting. But that's what really makes it sound like it. When you add a bunch of gain, got the palm muting, got that little trot in there. Trot, gallop, whatever you want to call it. Take your time with this. Go slow. It's a super fun song. And then the rest of the song is really easy. That's the coolest part of the song. Besides Gwen Stefani, she's just awesome. But enjoy it. Take your time. Go slow. Practice this stuff. The more you practice, I can guarantee you will get better the more you practice. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.